Is this live? Like, I'm just gonna keep on drawing until I don't know, I'm just gonna keep on drawing, but anyway, I don't even know if the mic is on, honestly. Oh, the mic is on, nice. Um, oh, one person's watching. Welcome. Hi. Okay, let's see. My computer's dying as well. How do you even copy the URL for this thing? Okay, let's see if we can do this. Oh, nice. Usually Photoshop doesn't like it when I stream. It becomes really slow. But like this time it's not doing that, so that's great. I really don't care if I mean, if like, what was I going to say? Yeah, like I'm pretty sure like nobody's going to like come watch, but then again, I also don't care. Just trying to have fun and nothing else. There we go. Mm-hmm. Might as well try and make this window a little bit smaller, just so that I can see the chat, even if I know that nobody's gonna say anything on the chat. I can just watch. If people eventually like come by and decide to ask like about the lore of this OC, I can answer. Don't really know how it's gonna go though. I mean, people are not even gonna come on this. I'm just doing. I'm just trying to. I'm just streaming because I don't know. Who knows? I work in mysterious ways. You know, people say God works in mysterious ways. Every single time something inexplicable happens, I'm gonna use that excuse and just say I work in mysterious ways right now because I'm doing something inexplicable. Yes, I know this drawing doesn't have legs. I'm too lazy to add them. I'm gonna crop it accordingly. I'm just gonna get rid of this. It was just something that I sketched in a whim, but like I do that a lot. I start drawing things because I feel like it, but I don't really finish them, or I just kind of lose interest. But I don't really care. I just damn, that's big. Okay, I don't really care the well, I do this for fun, not to please anyone but myself. I don't really have fans or publicity, so really, I just draw to make myself happy, and it does make me happy, which is very nice. Ah, color. Okay. Yeah, my Photoshop is trying to delay because of course it does. It always does this every single time I try to like record or stream. I think my computer just like dies really easily. Like right now, I'm pretty sure everyone can hear like some kind of like air vent thing going on. Yeah, that's not an air vent. Like that, or like people might think that it's raining outside. At least it sounds like it is. Yeah, it's not raining outside. My computer's just dying. I know I'm fixing these eyes an awful lot. Dang it. I know. Like I try not to be too perfectionist when it comes to my drawings, but sometimes it just cannot be helped. Yeah, that's I don't want it to be perfect anyway. It just takes too long if I try to make it. Ah, I try to make it perfect. I love this eye color. I need more of these with this eye color. But on the other hand, I'm happy that she's the only one with this eye color. And makes it unique. Hmm. I know people usually talk about things in streams, but I don't really know what I should talk about. So, like, if you enjoy streams where people don't really say anything, you're in the right place. If you don't enjoy them, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure other people are gonna make better streamers than me. That's why I don't have YouTuber as a career. Look, being a YouTuber sounds fun. I like until until I find out that I'm actually not any good at doing this kind of thing. And now I'm just a high school student. Seriously, mad props to people who can actually do YouTube. I have no idea how they do that. Like do YouTube in like a proper fashion. Like this is a literal like the it's the second video that I've ever uploaded on this channel ever since like a few years ago. Also apparently like in order to become a good YouTuber like you need a good voice. Like good streamer I mean. Apparently, I don't know. Well I hope my this voice isn't too much of like a too much of a too much of a hassle on your ears. Whoever is watching this right now. I don't know. I usually don't draw this precisely. Like I don't really have that many layers. I don't really know why I'm doing this time. Like I don't like make a new layer for every single thing that I do usually. This is just I don't really know why I'm doing this. Maybe it's just my perfectionism kicking in again. But if you look at my lines, like it's really nothing near perfectionist. Like apparently I have today until like 10 or something to draw. Dang it, wrong layer. If I do, then I really need to think of some kind of masterpiece to actually create, or else it's gonna be, or else I'm kind of scared that it might become a waste of time otherwise. Don't worry, I'm gonna color in her eyes soon. I know no one's worried about that, but still, don't worry if you are. I'm gonna add the lighting on her eyes so that the eyes don't look dead. I sound like okay. The eyes might not look dead, but my voice sure does sound dead. Don't know why. Okay. How do I know if I should be continuing what I used to draw previously, or if I should like make a new art? It's actually something that I like. It's kind of a dilemma that I have a lot of times, especially when I just get like the free time to draw, just like that. I'm like, what do I draw? And it takes me a while to just like even decide that, and and I like end up using like 30 minutes at least, like 30 minutes. No, like at least a quarter of my time, basically, usually. At least a quarter of my time trying to rule out what exactly I should draw. And then after I finally rule out what I want to draw, then like half the time is gone. Nice. Fun fact, I was actually active on YouTube even before my first video on this channel. The other channel got deleted though because it wasn't with my school account, and YouTube just decided to shut down all channels associated with school accounts. And eventually my channel with the school account was reborn, but all the videos got deleted anyway. I'm kinda happy that it did though. It has so many like bad videos. Like bad drawings, bad drawing videos. They just didn't look good. Such a tiring day. I don't even. My voice sounds so dead inside, but I swear I'm not dead inside. I'm just. Mm, my throat is just very. What do you even call this in English? Like the one where like your voice just like goes really deep. In Korean you call it like 목이 잠겼다 or something like that. Hey, hello. Yes, first comment on my chat. Nice. Thank you for the like. Nice. I actually thought I actually thought nobody would come watch this, but like it's actually really cool that people are watching. So thank you for watching. I hope this is. Oh yeah, and unintentional voice reveal as well. I didn't realize, but hey, I hope my voice is fine. I'm so happy you're here. Actually, like I'm really happy that you're here, and seriously, like thank you for coming to watch. It just means so like it really means a lot to me. Like even if you're gonna sleep soon, like it really matters a lot. It really means a lot to me. So I'm really bad at phrasing words. English is not my first language, but still, thank you so much. I hope that made sense. I'm really bad at trying to form coherent sentences sometimes. Thank you. I'm glad I sound fine. Seriously, like since this is like first time I'm streaming, I really just don't know what people would think, and so like, oh shoot, wrong color. And so yeah. Thank you so much. I'm going to add the lighting after I color the face in, just 'cause since this character is kind of light skinned, it's kind of hard to see the lighting sometimes. But thank you so much. Oh my god. Susie, thank you so much for being like so supportive, like all the time. Like you're on, like honestly, like I know I'm saying the same thing over and over, and I probably sound like a broken record, but it honestly means so much. Cool too. Like seriously, like my art is literally not even close to being as good as yours. I swear to God, your art is cool, dude. I swear. Like honestly, I remember like last time you drew one of my OCs, and it was so cool. I loved it so much. So like honestly, I cannot like get the lighting straight for this thing. I'm sorry. I'm doing and like redoing the same thing over and over again. I'm usually not this perfectionist. I swear. Oh my god, but thank you so much. Professional is like honestly, oh my god. Like I mean, as I see it, I really am nowhere close to being professional, but oh my god, thank you so much. I'm so happy you think that way. Like it really, it's just really honored. I mean, it's just really it's just it just really means a lot, and like I'm so honored that people actually enjoy my art and everything. I know. But seriously, like I think your art is really cool too, and like I'm just so glad that I know such a good artist, like great artist on Twitter. It's just so amazing, and it's a really great honor. So thank you so much for thank you so much for being my like friend on Twitter and everything. Yeah, yeah, and also like yeah, I'm doing the same thing over and over again because like yeah, I'm like I'm oddly perfectionist with my drawings for some reason. Like I'm usually not like this perfectionist, but for some reason I feel like I can like get the lighting right on these eyes. Yeah, drawing struggles, especially in digital art. Like those times when like the sketch actually like looks really good and the line art looks like it's like I sketch and then I do the line art and I'm like, whoa, what the crap happened? But yeah, digital artist struggles, seriously. Okay, I think this is good enough. This is I hardly ever see this in my drawings. Oh yeah, yeah. Like I actually used a tablet without a screen before this, and like actually like it's surprising because over time I eventually did get used to it. But like now that I think of it, like I'm just like, how the heck did I draw on that thing? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think like the thing about like drawing without a screen tab, like drawing with on a tablet without a screen is like at first like it's really difficult, but like eventually I do get used to it. I mean, at least my experience was like that. It might be different from person to person, obviously, but but I don't know. Personally, I was like that, and then I switched to like a screen tablet, and then like I looked back at my other tablet, I'm like, whoa, how the heck did I use that thing? But yeah, at least I was like that. My other tablet was also like from Wacom. This is Wacom, and like the other one was like a yeah yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like you learn easier when you're a kid. I think like it applies for like a lot of things, like such as I think drawing is definitely one of them. Like drawing skills and everything. Yes, and I'm finally satisfied with the lighting on the eyes. I can move on. But like yeah, I think drawing is definitely one of them. Nice. Is Crayon good? Like I've never used a Crayon before, but like I heard they're really good. Like honestly, this tablet's 4 years old, and like I'm trying to save up for a new one at the moment. But like I don't really know which one I should get as well. It's like I think it's really useful, or like not maybe not useful. It's easier to learn things as a kid than when you're an adult. It's just my opinion, but like I think it just like works like that for a lot of people. I mean, of course, like you can learn things like even after you go older. Like there's no doubt about that. But like I think yeah, yeah. Honestly, practice is a really big thing. To be honest, I wish I kind of picked up art when I was younger um because I think it would have definitely given me more opportunities to practice. Yeah, languages as well. Like I think like your brain generally is like um more, let's say, easier to like it's easier for your brain to accept things like when you're younger than when you're older, I think. I don't really know how to like phrase that properly, but like I think it does kind of make sense. Sorry if it doesn't. But like yeah, I think the reason why I speak English at like a remotely fluent level, even if it's not my first language and I do make English mistakes quite frequently, I think the main reason why I'm able to do that is because my mom decided to teach me when I was really young. Yeah, yeah. It's like my mom tried to teach me English when I was really really young. She did. Like she taught me English when I was really young because she lived in the UK before, and that's how she actually learned English. And then I was sent to like an English speaking preschool and kindergarten. We have those things in South Korea. Like it's kind of in a way it's kind of strange because um Portuguese. Portuguese is cool, but man, why like that's really absurd though. Like why would you try to like prevent a kid from learning a language? That's honestly just like 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 no offense. Like I'm sorry if this is like offensive or something, but like I don't know. I think it's just really cruel to like just like refuse to teach a kid a language even if they like clearly have the opportunity to do so. Like I don't know, like it's eavesdropping. Jeez, if he's worried about that, then like he shouldn't like I don't know. Like I'm sorry if I'm being rude. Like but it's just really ridiculous that like you shouldn't teach a kid a language just because of that. Like like come on. I mean, learning a language is such a useful skill, and like honestly, your one's personal worries should not be coming in the way of like oh yeah, honestly, like I'm really sorry, but like man, your father's kind of I don't know. I don't think I agree with his uh I don't think I agree with his raising children methods, whatever you call those things, you know. But like yeah, it's I don't know, like just refusing a kid like a clear opportunity to learn a language is just kind of mean. Oh man, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's like it just really sucks to like not like be able to learn a language even if you have the opportunity. You're Canadian, aren't you? And like I have a Canadian friend at school because I go to an English speaking school and like a lot of foreigners in my school and all those things. But like he speaks quite a bit of French as well. It's really cool. He also lived in Latvia before and like he can read Cyrillic. Oh jeez, yeah, and dude, I'm really sorry about your dad. Like, yeah, I hope things like really do get better for you soon. And like, and eventually, I hope that you can disown him. Honestly, like when I um think of things like these, like sorry, I'm just checking if my parents are home or not. They're not, right? Wait. Okay, they're not home. Okay. Sorry, I'm just paranoid. I'm just a little bit paranoid in this aspect. Um, but yeah, when I think of these things, I always like kind of try to remind myself that like, oh, nice, nice. That's good that you're living alone. I wish I could live alone eventually as well. But I try to remind myself always that like no matter what, I'm gonna live longer than my parents. We're all gonna like if things take their if things take their course the way they should, then we all live longer than our parents. And eventually it's all just going to be just one part of our life. It's not going to be everything. It's not going to be our whole life as much as it seems like it's going to be as of now. As for me, and that's how I just kind of get through these things, you know, because I'm kind of cautious about talking about this like on like a public stream, but um let's just say things in my family aren't that great either. Like my like I've just I think there was a lot of violence in my life. Like it's just I think in middle school like I almost like was kind of convinced of believing that it was the norm, but like it's you know, going to school, like I as much as I hate school, like this was actually like a really good thing for me because going to school like no, it's okay. Like I'm okay. Like I I used to be really affected by these things and like it was really hard, but now I just kind of cope, I guess. Yeah, but like I know I can go to university eventually and when that happens, I'm going to get through this, you know? That's how and eventually, like I said, I live longer than my parents. So, mm, like I guess traumatized is one way to put it, but like another way to put it is that like I've just kind of realized that like it's not right and like I just I just feel like I don't know, like I just like try my best not to let it affect me because I know that like I'm gonna live a way longer life ahead of this and like my parents are eventually just going to be like I said, they're just going to eventually just reduce to one like just one fragment of my life in my future. They're not gonna be alive forever and they're not always gonna like, gonna be there to control me every like forever. So I don't really want this to like go on to impact my entire life. And I guess I just like decided to just you know the like in a good way to put it, I've just grown as like a mindset. If you put it in like kind of a not so good way, I've just learned to kind of swallow it. But I'm good. Like I'm just looking forward to go to university at this moment, and hopefully I'll succeed in doing so. And when I do that, and when I eventually move out, go to university, get a job, everything like that. When that happens, hopefully I'm gonna be able to, you know, get my own life out of this. Whew. I'm sorry I'm like talking about this by the way. Like it's um I know it's not really the easiest thing to listen to. Thank you. Well, like, I think I'm trying my best not to like lose hope in this. I actually previously like thought I was going to be able to move out because at this moment, my aunt and cousins are both moving, and my cousins actually did plan to live in a separate place from my aunt. Cause they're adults and like they're just like it's about time we moved out. Like my aunt's family is like my aunt's family's fine. Like and so like my cousins are just like moving out and like my mom and I did kind of like oh yeah. Yikes, yeah, it sucks that it's kind of been normalized, yeah. But I guess we just learn to live with it. You know, we learn to adapt as much as it sucks that we do. But yeah, I used to like it like things used to be kind of like I used to actually think that I would be able to move out, but like my aunt moving out like because it really depends on like whether my aunt is moving out or not like cuz when she moves out, basically, my cousins are gonna move out and live on their own. And if that happens, like the plan was that I'd be able to live with my cousins rather than like in this well darn place. but like but right now, like they're apparently like it's apparently been like postponed until May ish. So yeah, I'm not sure if like I'll actually be able to move out because yeah, like May is when my high school exams like start and end and everything. Like because I'm in like this program called the International Baccalaureate. It's a horrible educational program. I mean, it's not horrible. It's just really rigorous. But like I'm in this educational program called the International Baccalaureate, and basically those things hold their exams in May. So I'm not sure if I'll actually be able to move out as they planned originally, because like there used to be like talk about it like it being in like February and then March and then now it's been postponed to May. So yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sorry if like my I have I'm like there's like a delay on me responding to your stuff by the way. I think there might be a delay in like the stream itself. Like a lag in the internet or something, or or my laptop, or I actually draw on a laptop, which is apparently not very common for people. Yeah, YouTube. YouTube works in strange ways, to say the least. Internet is a strange thing. Nice. I'm not sure if this is the right color for the coat though. I'm probably gonna add a little bit of basic shading. What do you think? Hey, laptops. Yeah, honestly, apparently like a lot of people don't use laptops, but like I've just been using like a laptop since I've been doing digital art since seventh grade, and like I think the laptop is the only thing I've ever drawn on aside from paper. That is. Hmm. Thank you. Yeah, I should really explain the lore for this OC actually, but but I don't know if like I'll be able to explain it effectively or impactfully. Yeah, you mean PC like you mean PC when like you say computer, right? Yeah, um I'm horrible at sitting at desks. Like I mean, I think you know this already. I mean, I haven't really explicitly like not explicitly, but like, I have never really kind of well actually talked about it. Like oh yeah, yes, for sure I'll message you on Twitter. Yeah, let's because I mean I know that like you like to hear about other people's OCs and like as much as this OC is not as interesting as other people's are, like I still really love her. Um, but like yeah, what was I saying before this? Yeah, I haven't really explicitly talked about this on Twitter or whatever, but like I'm horrible at sitting at desks. I think one of the reasons is because I do have ADHD, and it's just like whenever I sit on a desk, my position becomes so like um weird every single time. I just move around, I fidget, um and I've just really always found it really hard to stay still. I still do. I still find it hard to stay still. But like I don't think it's a horrible thing as much as it's hard to deal with. I don't know. Like I think especially because I oh arthritis, ouch. Like I'm just asking like out of genuine curiosity because I've never had arthritis. Does it hurt a lot? Like a lot? And yeah, like it's hard. Like especially if right now I go to like a American led school. Like I could guess the name of my school, but yeah, how severe it is. Hmm. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. It must hurt quite a bit though, 'cause ow, yeah. Right, it can hurt. Ouch. Yeah, my mom, I think. Oh shoot. Ouch, that must really suck that you cannot walk for some days. That sounds really painful. I'm so sorry, man. I think like my mom, like I think she doesn't have arthritis, but I think she has like something called like disc or something like that. I think that's what we call it in Korean. I don't really know what they call it in English, but basically it's like her like oh I'm sorry, man. Yeah, that must really like I don't know, like it's just like I really cannot imagine like how hard it would be though, 'cause like it's just like I don't know. It sounds really painful by the sound of it. Yeah. Like disc, right? Like my mom has that, and like ever since I was a kid, she had that, and and basically like when I was a kid, like I would like she would always like say oh like her back hurts or like her neck hurts or like everything like that, and like I never understood it, but yeah, it's like I think it's like a my mom's bloodline kind of thing. My grandma apparently was like that too. Like a lot of the family members in my mom's side like were not very healthy, and including like the uncle like this uncle I apparently had like my mom's brother basically, but like apparently like he passed away before I was born, which is kind of yikes because he was pretty young apparently. But yeah, like my mom's family isn't in the best of health, which is kind of sad. But then again, I don't know. Like as much as like I sound not very nice in this, like I don't really have like very much attachment to my family. So yeah, it's quite sad, but like I think I can live with it. On the other hand, I probably sound like a horrible person right now. I want to make this coat like a slightly different color from this, but like from the tie. But I don't know whether I should make it like lighter or I like darker, but like oh thank you. I mean like oh shoot, what happened? How like what happened to your neck? Like if you don't mind, I ask that is if you're comfortable with sharing. Okay, let's perhaps try this color for the coat. Ooh, car accident. Ow. Man, I'm so sorry, dude. Yeah, those things. Ow. Oh, and for the colors, I think dull colors will be nice because like this person's like Like basically her backstory isn't very like bright. I know she's smiling in this, but like this is actually not really canon. So yeah, I think dull colors are better. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think I'll do this. Like kind of a blackish coat, but yes, more of a brown tone to it. Yeah, I like this. Thank you so much. That helped a lot. Actually, I like this dark color. I'll just make it slightly darker only. I think I'm just gonna try to explain a little bit, like a tiny bit of her lore over here. Um. Ooh. Oh shoot. Yeah, you should go to sleep. Good night. Bye. Thank you so much for coming to my stream. Maybe I should reverse the colors here a little bit. Nice. I like this. Nice. I've done the basic shading and everything. I think I'm pretty satisfied with this. Just I'm gonna move on to something else I can never get this canvas thing straight. Okay, it's too much. I'm so glad, like, wait, is anyone watching at this moment? Oh crap, two people. Yeah, I'm sorry you guys have to, like, watch me continuously screw up the canvas thing, by the way. Hi! What's up? What's going? Not really sure how to improve the looks of this because maybe I'll try to fix the from the background. Okay, now that I did this, I may as well try and like do a little bit of stuff for the background. I wasn't planning on doing this originally, but I think it might be a wise choice to do that. And it's lagging. Okay, please don't tell me I have to force quit this thing. That would actually suck a lot. Okay. And they will save this just because. Yeah, it is one of my OCs. Her name is Silver, and I can explain a little bit of the lore if you want. Do you think you can, would you mind hearing that? Hmm. This gives me an idea. Nice. Okay, this is Silver, and and well, as you can see, she has a Chinese name. I'll come to that a little bit later. Um, well, to put her story really simply, she is basically based off this book that I read for my extended essay at school. And the book is called Dreamers, by the way. Dreamers When the Writers Took Power. It's a really nice book. If you do get the time and if you're interested in like the history of the Bavarian Soviet Republic, just check it out. But anyway, so basically she's based off this book, like this person in this book. He's a real person. Like his name is Ernst Toller. But anyway, but she's basically this like revolutionary in this in a fictional setting of Germany. So like it is Germany, but it's a fictional version of Germany. I hope that's clear. And basically she's a revolutionary. And basically well eventually she like does succeed in the revolution. Like I think I think I've written down her lore somewhere. I think I'll try to search for it. Honestly, I think I'd explain it way better if I read it out. But yeah, so Silver's not a real name. Oh, what year is it? I haven't decided upon that, but I'm actually thinking it's either in the past or in the future, if that makes sense. Um, it's probably like if anything, like if it's in the past, it's probably gonna be like in the 20th century, but I think I'm more inclined to make it the future because like it's a fictional setting after all, and like all the government and like the kind of regime and everything, all of that, like it's all fictional. So I think it might be a better idea for me to make it like um in the future than in the past, if that makes sense. So like I don't really have a precise ear for it. It's a really good question, by the way, but if you think of it as sometime in like the future, that would be nice, I think. So yeah, what happens basically is well, okay. So Silver is like Silver's not a real name, but like she goes by that anyway, and she's a revolutionary in a fictional version of Germany, and she's around in her early 20s, like that's her age, and well, initially she succeeds in the revolution, and she gets to manage and lead her dream of creating like this independent republic, basically like an independent state. Like so, there's a state of Germany, like this fictional state of Germany, And like her aim in her revolution was to basically create this independent state within Germany, like of her own. Like not really of her own. Like she wanted to create this like independent state that like would that would pertain to like this like revolutionary aim, that if that makes sense. And basically however her revolution itself is unwelcome against amongst the majority of the public. And well, this is partially because her beliefs generally weren't looked upon favorably in the first place, like, and also partially because she is quarter Chinese, and you see how she has a Chinese name, right? Her name is Lina Chen, or like Chen Yingyue, Chinese name, and basically partially because she's Chinese, partially because her beliefs were never really welcome within society during the time. Um, her revolution does succeed, but is unwelcome. And due to the general chaotic nature of the society during the time and the problems that were already plaguing Germany, like the fictional state of Germany before Silver entered the stage, her revolution doesn't last long, and it soon unfortunately crumbles. And eventually, the official government of Germany sends in troops to suppress the revolution. And initially, Silver goes into hiding. She succeeds. She succeeds to in hiding for a really long while. Not really a long while actually. I wouldn't say it's a long while. It's for a few weeks to a month. And but eventually she realizes that she actually has to face this the face whatever is coming her way, because she learns later on that innocent people are being arrested when they're being mistaken for her. And ever since she carried out the revolution, there's this huge the social stigma against her race, ethnicity, it greatly increased among society. And so she realizes what she exactly has to face. So she does. She basically, when the head of state, this fictional head of state in Germany, goes goes to this decides to say arrange to make he arranges to make a speech as to announce an official search for this Silver. And she basically makes that rather pointless, however, because she shows up there herself at the speech, but she has a grenade in her hand. And she shows up there with a grenade in her hand, and what she does is she pulls the pin from the grenade, and the rest is history. She dies. That was put really bluntly, but yeah, she dies. And yeah, so that's how her story goes. And well, what else about her? Oh yeah, and before the revolution, her dream was a school teacher. She's surprisingly good with kids. that's that's kind of what I intended. Her story is actually slightly based on a real person, a real guy. His name is Ernst Toller. He's a poet, and basically, yeah, he's a poet. His name is Ernst Toller, and well, he basically leads this uh okay, let's try to explain this. So this is actually way back when in the 1920s, around 1918 to 1920. It's basically during the interwar period, right? So it's almost the time when Germany loses World War One, right around that time, right around the time when she's in the war, and soon she's going to surrender, and the Treaty of Versailles is going to happen. But yeah, because of that, there was a lot, and I mean a lot of chaos, social unrest, and general uncertainty within the public during the time. And when that happened, uh, what happened was during the time, in Bavaria, in this right now Bavaria in today in Germany is a free state, or a Freistaat, and Freistaat Bayern. I probably butchered that pronunciation, but anyway, and the reason why she's a Bavaria is a Freistaat today is because of this this republic, this independent republic that happened way back when. Like what happened was, as general uncertainty increased in Germany during the time, Kurt Eisner, he's another person, like Kurt Eisner decided to lead this revolution and decided to set up a Bavarian Council Republic or a Bavarian Soviet Republic. And the German name is Bayerische Räterepublik, if that makes sense. And long story short, he sets up that kind of republic, but his revolution is like not very successful nor welcome because during the time the German society was like not very for this general idea of like a revolution, like a socialist revolution. And and not only that, like Kurt Eisner was also Jewish, meaning that there was a lot of social stigma against his ethnicity during the time. So, his revolution fails, and that was basically like the first government of the Bavarian Council Republic. And then comes Ernst Toller, who basically Silver is based off, and he sets up the Second Council Republic, basically like to continue this kind of like continue what like had begun, if that makes sense. And well, it really doesn't last long. It starts only for like it starts around like the entire thing. Kurt Eisner's Republic starts around November, and it ends like around 5 to 6 months later. It's really not that long. Um, the main reasons being like a lot of like a lot of adversity towards the like revolution in the public, and also like a lack of structure, and also well a lot of like the problems that were already plaguing Germany during the time. All three of those reasons decide to like they all three of those reasons combined, they're the reasons why like the Bavarian Council Republic fails. And I did digress kind of, but like the reason why Silver's revolution fails is also because of the similar reason. Because social stigma, one, two, a lot of, like general uncertainty, and a lot of problems that plagued the revolution, and three, like kind of a lack of structure. Because as much as like we can just say like it was a horrible idea, like really it's kind of iffy whether like any kind of government would have succeeded in Germany during the time. Like during the time I mean like 1920s or like 1918s, because the government that like actually suppresses this revolution is that of the Weimar Republic, and the government of the Weimar Republic was not very stable either. That's an understatement. But like yeah, so just yeah. I wrote an entire um well, it's it's complicated. I did write an entire essay on it, and it's it's my extended essay, but like I'm also very interested in this kind of topic, so kind of yes, kind of no. I'm sorry if I'm boring you out, by the way. I really did not intend this to become like a history stream. But yeah, Silver is based off Ernst Toller, who is the leader of the Second Republic. And actually, the book is probably sitting somewhere around me. Let me just try to find it. Where is it? Probably or somewhere near me. My room is very disorganized, so dang, where is it? Okay, for some reason I don't think I can find it, but like basically, um, at some point in the book, Ernst Toller he leads this revolution, right? And like he basically sets up this like Second Council Republic. And honestly, the information that I gave so far is really limited, and like it's just really, it's not in depth at all. It's just really like I don't know. It's not like like this is I really recommend you do more research on it if you want to like actually know have a proper idea of what was actually happening during the time. Um, but like yeah, basically Ernst Toller like a few days after he like sets up this like second council republic, he like writes in some place that like this revolution was a mistake. He knew how how the situation was. He wasn't born yesterday. He was completely aware. He was aware of like the kind of social like public opinion against this like revolution, and he was aware like how unstructured things were getting. But yeah, um, it's well, you know, a failed revolution. Another reason why the revolution failed in the Bavarian Soviet Republic is because um I kind of touched upon this when I said social unrest, but basically um basically there were like it was just um it was a socialist revolution, and what happened is like from the right wing there in the point of view of the ultra right, basically like a lot of the German community during the time, uh to the alt right they were they were revolutionaries, cause of social unrest, Dolchstossers, backstabbers. Dolchstoss is basically like this fabricated theory made by the German elites after their defeat in World War I, accusing like completely irrelevant communities of sabotaging their war effort. It's a BS theory. It's completely fabricated, but people believed in it. And so yeah, to the alt right, they were backstabbers. They were revolutionaries, harbinger of social unrest. But to the left wing, like the ultra left, I mean the communists, because this was a socialist revolution, and the fact that like a lot of the um this revolution basically pushed for like a really moderate policy economically and like economically and also you know just politically, the fact that it pushed for like such a moderate so-called policy, like it really like the left, like the ultra left, they weren't amused at all. So in fact, there's this man called Eugen Leviné. Like his, he's like he was like uh this ultra left wing revolutionary, and he called this kind of like a fake revolution, almost like a false revolution. He didn't have faith in it, and neither did his followers. And just imagine, okay, like a Soviet, a council republic without the communists. People realized it. Like people knew that this republic was a sham. Even Ernst Toller himself, even the one who was organizing this entire revolution himself, even he knew that this was kind of a sham. Honestly, all of this information that I'm giving at this moment are really extremely limited, so I don't like. I really, really recommend you do more research on it. Like, if you're interested, that is. Um, it's really interesting. I promise you. And the book that I read for this essay is called "Dreamers When the Writers Took Power" by Volker Weiderman. It's a really good book. I really recommend it if you're interested in the topic. Sorry if this is boring, by the way. I really like history, and but I'm not very good at explaining it sometimes. I really need to fix this though. I really need to improve because I really want to become a teacher when I grow up. Our teacher at school is really nice. Like he's really good. He's great at explaining things. If only I could be more like that, I'd be so happy. But unfortunately, I need a lot of practice. Yeah. But I'm sure I'll get there someday if I try hard enough. I'm surprised how nicely this background is coming along. I didn't expect like I wasn't even planning to draw like a background for this in the first place, but here we are, and it's actually going along quite well, which I'm happy about. Honestly, I really did not intend this stream to become like a history podcast. So if I can talk about something else, I would. But right now, I think I might have just run out of topics at this moment. If anyone has any topic suggestions, like please tell me, and I'll probably change the topic to that rather than my strange history rant. Oh, by the way, if I know you in real life, but like I don't recognize you in the stream, like I am sorry, I'm really bad at recognizing people sometimes. So like, if I actually do know you in real life, if anyone's watching at this moment, and if I know you in real life, just drop a hint. By the way, I'm sorry I'm like staying so silent right now. I I don't really know what to talk about. If there are any suggestions, I'll actually gladly take them. I really should try to like make up any kind of topic so that I don't bore anyone out. Not that there's that many people watching, but still, I don't want them to be bored out. I literally be charged with murder by boredom. I mean, I know that like some artists like to sing and like they like to sing in their streams, but I literally cannot sing. I mean, everyone has I'm tone deaf, but I'm not tone deaf. I'm just really bad. My vocal cords are just like wired very badly. It's like Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year, whatever you guys call it. It's so boring though. If you're spending your Lunar New Year just watching my stream and not doing anything else as well, I'm sorry. We can just be bored together. When I graduate high school, I might like stream more often. Honestly, this is pretty fun. As much as like, as much as it might not be fun for other people, it's really fun for me, and it's just like it's nice having interacting with other people, streaming, drawing, all those things. It's nice. I really enjoy this. I don't know if you're enjoying this, but I am at least. I'm sorry if my singing is bad, by the way. I noticed that, but I think my best singing is better than Total Silence. Maybe Total Silence is better than my singing after all, though. My Photoshop has become so slow. It's about time too, because I've been like streaming for a really long time. think I hear footsteps, and that might or might not be my parents. But either way, I think I may need to end the stream soon, unfortunately, or fortunately for those who were being bored by this. Um, yeah, I may need to end the streaming soon though because I need to go eat lunch eventually. But it's really fun. I think I'm gonna stream for like another 10 or so minutes, and then I might go eat lunch. Might. Not confirmed. So might. I'm trying to paint, but I didn't realize that my thing was still white. Hmm. Actually, yeah, I think I might end the stream here because I need to go eat lunch. But really, thank you all for coming. And I don't really know how many like people are watching because um, yeah, but like still, thank you everyone for coming. And it really means a lot that you watch this stream. It's my first stream ever, and I'm sorry if things are really disorganized or like kind of boring at some parts. It's it's I next time I stream I'll try I'll try to be better, like have like make it a better quality. But still, thank you so much, and see you guys.